And we're learning that D.C. airspace has always been congested and complex, a busy hub for commercial planes, military operations, and restricted airspace.
And tonight we're hearing from a former regional airline pilot who tells us he's made the descending flight into Reagan National more times than he can count. 8 News reporter Madison Moore joins us in studio with more on his perspective from inside the cockpit. Madison.
Yeah, Erica, Deanna, Jeff Ottaviano, the former pilot we spoke with last night, emphasizes that pilots have to be focused, especially at nights when flying in and out of Reagan due to the numerous distractions, including the bright lights from those surrounding areas.
You've got all the lights from D.C., Alexandria, all around Reagan International Airport, and it can be hard to pick up, just two little aircraft lights. On a couple occasions had to make some evasive maneuvers, I should say, to avoid other aircraft coming in and out of Reagan National, to be specific.
Former regional United and Delta airline pilot Jeff Ottaviano says that's why crews rely heavily on air traffic control and their collision avoidance system, which alerts them when there's possible in-air contact. However, Ottaviano acknowledges a limitation. While the avoidance system still works at low altitudes, its effectiveness is reduced.
You hit another aircraft 400 feet off the ground, and there's no chance to recover. You're just too low. They were probably in the water within 2 seconds.
The Army says the soldiers inside the Black Hawk were experienced pilots. Officials say it appeared to be flying at about 350 feet, which is higher than the mandated 200 feet. We know just before the crash, the helicopter acknowledged the plane was there, and air traffic control asked the plane to land on a different runway.
Were they under night vision goggles or, distracted? Night vision goggles actually restrict your eyesight to about 40 degrees either side, and not the full 90.
Ottaviano says no mid-air collision can happen without a chain of events.
Every day that air chain does get broken on lots of flights, and that's why we have one of the safest industries in the world. But in this case, it looks like unfortunately that didn't happen.
Now, the investigation is just starting, but Ottaviano says this crash could lead to more training, with pilots across the country practicing this specific mid-air collision scenario in those simulators.